Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dick Castine along with Bob Venn and Calvin Castine and Sam Castine on the camera. We're at the third annual Hometown Cable Town Team Tournament. We're in Chazy, where Champlain meets defending champion Rouses Point. Gary Bulris off the back of the rim for Champlain, and Tim LeClaire controls the ball for Rouses Point. Ron Rivard brings it down for Rouses Point. They try to get it inside to Jim Anktill, kick it back outside. Now Tim LeClaire. Inside to Randy LeBombard. Strong move to the hoop off the front of the rim. Rebound by Anktill, puts it back up. LeBombard battles. Battles again. 4 offensive boards for Rouses Point. And they break out in front 2-0.
You've got a colored set. Rouses Point's in the brown, Champlain in the green, and we're starting right off where it ended last year. These two teams finished the tournament last year.
Yes.
Rouses Point beating Champlain and starting off.
No, last year in the finals it was Rouses Point and Moores.
Oh.
Rouses Point upset Champlain.
All right.
In an opening round game. They won 90-88 when Champlain showed up and lost their big man, their center Greg Chapman, to an injury. Rouses Point played the slowdown game.
I was checking to see if the fans remember from last year, just to see if I can catch them off guard. Caught me off guard. First basket.
On the floor for Champlain, Norm Bono. He hits a 2-pointer. Game is tied at 2. Dale Carden, Dennis Phillips, Greg Chapman, and Gary Bulris complete the starting 5 for Champlain. For Rouses Point, Tim LeClaire, Steve Southwick, it's a player coach, Randy LeBombard, Jim Anktill, and Ron Rivard. Anktill puts up a 3-pointer, misses it, but Randy LeBombard, strong work off the offensive board. Gets another 2. Dale Carden, top of the key, off the back of the rim. Jim Anktill hustles over, hands it off to Ron Rivard. They head the other way.
Not hard to tell Ron. He's got 2 colored pants out there. Are they playing basketball this year, Dick? Do you know? Is there a league at all around? Or any hometown games? I haven't heard of anybody.
The guys in Champlain, Rouses Point, they play on most every night during the week, as Randy LeBombard gets charged for the foul. They're allowed 6 fouls in this game. Guys play during the week after work, just semi-formal get-togethers, or informal, I should say. You don't have to show up in a tuxedo to play.
Not many tuxedos out there tonight either.
Steve Southwick steals the ball for Rouses Point. Champlain quickly back with 4 guys, and they get him Kevin Hicks. The referee calls him for a walk. The other official tonight's game, John Musso.
Ron Rivard's got half a tuxedo on.
Rouses Point packing it in. Chapman moves against LeBombard, kicks it back out. Now Dennis Phillips. Hand it over, nice pass from Phillips to Bulris, lays it up and in. Game's tied at 4. Play 20-minute half. We've got 17 minutes left to go in this first half. Opening game of the third annual Hometown Cable Town Team Tournament. Dale Carden controls for Champlain. Rouses Point back. Carden lays it up and in a little 8-footer. 6-4.
Looks like Castine night at the Hometown Cable again. 4 sitting here next to me and 1 straight across in the form of Dad there. Grandpa Carl Castine.
Rouses Point tonight a little short-handed. They've only got 3 guys on the Pines. Champlain counters with 5 on the bench. It's Randy LeBombard, some more strong work underneath.
11.
Chapman gets called for the foul. That's his first personal. Randy LeBombard will shoot 2. His team trails by 2. 16-27 to go in this first half. Off the back of the rim.
got that ankle wrapped this year. Greg got that sprained ankle last year, right? And,
Yes, big key in the ball game last
Yes,
year.
he sure
Took
was.
Champlain only big man right out of the game. I would believe the key for Champlain to win, they're going to want to play an up-tempo offense and push it up the floor. Rouses Point, they're going to want to settle down and play more half-court style. And I think being short-handed and the age of the players that they have out on the floor,
oh, nice shot.
Rouses Point is just going to want to hang in close, be around at the end.
Steve Southwick puts
Gary Bulris hits the three-pointer. Just like that, it's 9-7 Champlain. Last year's game, Rouses Point went into the half-court. Not really a slow-down offense, but they really didn't push it up the floor. They hung around till the end of the game, and then they started fouling the Champlain guys, and Champlain were missing the front end of the one-and-ones, and that was the key to that ball game. Rouses Point came back down and grabbed the win right out of their hands.
It's amazing how big Randy is under that basket, Dick. He really gets those rebounds.
Well, he's patterning himself. His NBA hero, Wes Unseld, did a lot of work in the paint. And Randy's starting this game, playing his style. Hard work on the boards. Champlain back on the defense. LeClaire, little 12-footer.
Back and forth.
11-9, Rouses Point leads. 15 minutes to go in the half. Carden off the front of the rim. We'll go over to Rouses Point. They hold a 2-point lead.
A few more points in the high school playing. Dick, heard you in the game, not the game that I heard the other night. You were really excited.
That had to be a Peru Northeastern
Yes, it was.
junior varsity
Yes,
game.
it
It was a
was.
really good game.
Sure, but that went into the overtime, right? Was it
Yes,
overtime?
excellent game.
Yes. Well, the NCCS had that up until about a couple, 3 minutes to go, right?
Yep.
And they just didn't score again.
Had a 6-point lead.
I guess they didn't score again.
Had a 6-point lead and the ball. And Peru came back and
Yeah, they threw it away a couple times going down.
Right.
Too bad. They thought they had that game.
Gary Bulris
Another shot.
from the foul line. Game's tied at 11.
Gary with 7 points out of 11.
Steve Southwick off the front of the rim. Dennis Phillips controls for Champlain. He's got Carden and Bulris on the wings. Hands it over to Gary Bulris. Randy LeBombard up strong for the defensive board. He'll hand it off to Rivard, and they'll go the other way for Rouses Point. They get it inside to Anktil. Back outside. LeClaire throws up the three-pointer. He hits it. 14-11. Pointers lead. 14.
Took over from his point last year the same way, right?
Yes.
The same thing last year.
LeClaire moves against Phillips. It's a two-pointer.
Oh, they time out for Champlain, but yes.
16-11. The Pointers with a 5-point lead. 13:44 to go in the half.
Whether you've had a fender bender or something more dramatic, or you just want to get your vehicle looking its best, North Country Auto on a Hayford Road can make your vehicle look like new. With 30 years of auto body and framework experience, Paul Sterling is ready to tackle your problem. And for the finishing touches, North Country Auto's DuPont Paint Mixing Center will assure you the exact color that you want. Located less than a mile and a half from Route 11, North Country Auto is your one-stop car care center. Call Paul Sterling at 297-5513 today. Mothers and flowers. Some things just naturally go together, but few things go together better than Mother's Day and flowers from Clark's Flower Shop and Greenhouses in Shazy. Don't fret over what to get your mother this year. Just stop into Clark's for countless gift ideas for your mom. Choose from flowers and plants, bloom bouquets, silk and permanent arrangements, wicker baskets, and fruit baskets. Clark's 20,000 feet of greenhouse in Shazy is the largest in the North Country. Solve all your Mother's Day shopping problems with one stop at Clark's Flower Shop and Greenhouses in Shazy.
Changes on the floor for both teams. For the Pointers, they bring in Gerald Duquette. Last year's game did yeoman's work on the boards. Mike Yell and Don Cook into the game. They'll leave LeClaire and Anktil out. Chris Letourneau into the game for Norm Bono. Goes up strong for the rebound, and he's fouled by Duquette. Chris Letourneau will step to the line and shoot two. His team trails by 5, 13-19 to go in this first half.
First foul against Rouses Point. They got some height out there now, Dick. Two of the shortest players on the team have the scores so far. LeClaire's got 7 points, and Boris has 7 points. 5 is Letourneau.
We have a change also in the officiating crew out there with John Musso. Gary Butler. It's Kevin Hicks. Takes a seat in the crowd. That's where his enjoyment is most gained.
Champlain
when
with
they
two misses on the foul line like last year. Nice shot.
From the corner, Tim LeClaire. And the Pointers up by 7.
Got 9 of them right there. Tim LeClaire with 9 points. We missed the first period.
Try to hand it off. Knocked away. Battle for Champlain ball. Dale Carden, strong drive to the hoop, lays it up and in. 18-13, 12:30 to go in the half. It's Tim LeClaire, brings it up slowly for Rouses Point. They set it up in their half court. Get it over to Anktil. Anktil gets called for the walk.
Nice tap.
From behind Gary Bulris.
Just enough to throw him off. Surprised him. Have one bank of seats pretty well filled over there, straight ahead of us. Crowd still coming in.
Chris Letourneau from the corner. Front rims it, battle for the rebound.
Tell this is the first of 2 nights, continuing tomorrow night at the NCCS gym, where the 2 winners will play and the 2 losers will be
in a consolation game.
They'll have the first game, consolation, and the winners.
Champlain fails to convert. The Pointers head the other way. Stolen by Gary Bulris. Got Dale Carden out in front. Bulris drives, lays it up and in. 18-15. Champlain closes to within 3. 11:40 to go in the half.
Battle LeClaire and Bulris, each with 9 points.
Anktil strong to the basket, lays it up and in. Jimmy Anktil. Quickly down the floor, Dennis Phillips lays it up and in.
That's a nice shot. 3-point lead for Rouses Point. 11:20 to go.
LeClaire moves against Bulris, gets it inside. Knocked away, but Gerald Duquette controls for the Pointers. Mike Yell over to Tim LeClaire, back inside to Duquette. Knocked away. It'll go Rouses Point ball.
Crowd isn't quite as vocal as when the high schoolers are here, Dick. Last time I was here when the nice shot by
Mike Yell.
I was here the night that Shazy nearly beat Westport, and that was a loud crowd. The girls just led most of the way.
Dennis Phillips goes inside to Chapman, fails to control it. Goes back over to Rouses Point. Gary Bulris will take a seat on the Champlain bench. Travis Carey into the game. Dennis Phillips also takes a seat, and Lonnie Bayshard. His first appearance in uniform since 1985.
Who's that?
Lonnie Bayshard.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's been down in Georgia to the Border Patrol School, and now he's back up here and working out of Vermont, I understand.
Yes. living in Champlain.
Yes, and as you look across the gymnasium over next to the door coming in, you'll notice Sam Castine with the camera. So you're getting two different views tonight here. One from either side of the gym. Calvin to our right at the center, and Sam over in the left corner. Ankta with the ball. No, it wasn't.
Hank Jill, a three-pointer. 25-17. 8-point lead for Rouses Point. Under 10 to go in the half. Dale Carden front rims it. Gerald Duquette controls for Rouses Point.
I'm surprised, Dick. I thought that Champlain would be ahead at this point. I really did, looking at their players out there. But Rouses Point is doing very, very well. Good rebounding and making their shot. Nice job.
Jim Ankjill strong to the basket. Lays it up and in. And he's fouled.
Foul is on.
Chris Letourneau called for the personal. And Jim Ankjill will step to the line and try to complete the three-point play. As Rouses Point brings back three of their starters, Randy LeBombard, Ron Rivard, and Steve Southwick.
10-point lead.
Back on the floor. Hankill back rims it. Chapman pulls it down for Champlain. Hands it over to Lonnie Bayshard. Lonnie Bayshard slowly down the floor. Gives it over to Dale Carden.
Zone defense, 2-3.
Zone defense, a lot of talk out there for Rouses Point also. Lonnie Bayshard puts it up and drains it. 27-19. 9 minutes to play in the half. Ron Rivard brings it down. They set it up in their half court. Ankjill looks inside to LeBombard. Kicks it back over to Southwick. Front rims it. Dale Carden up for the rebound. Gives it over to Chapman. The big man stops. Rouses Point back. Three-pointer by Carden. Got it. Dale Carden, 27-22. Rouses Point was a 10-point lead. They cut it now to 5 with 8:30 to go in this half.
After LeBombard getting 4 big rebounds and 5 points early in the ballgame, pretty quiet.
Well, he's been on the bench for quite a while.
That's
yes.
why he had to start. Who's this? That's a three-pointer for Ankle?
Yes. So 29-22. Letourneau cross court to Bayshard. Goes high, controls it. Over to Dale Carden. Back over to Lonnie Bayshard.
Oh, no.
Tries to go inside, but knocked away by Mike Yell. Steve Southwick's got Rivard out in front of the floor. Guarded by Carden. Gives it over to Yell. Back out to Rivard. Rivard puts up the two-pointer up the front of the rim. Got his own rebound.
Got it on a tap from Ankle.
LeBombard around and out. Lonnie Bayshard with the rebound. Dale Carden down the floor, but Rouses Point back. Throws up the 15-footer. Bingo. 29-24, 5-point lead for the Pointers. 7:30 to go in this half.
Weather's beautiful outside. Excellent night. We expect more crowd here tonight. Nice turnaround, but missed the shot.
Might be a problem for tomorrow night's game as there's a storm watch in this North Country area.
And tonight they're starting 7 o'clock, I think, for tonight. Dale Carden.
As Dale Carden hits the two-pointer. 29-26, a 3-point lead.
Also going against the NCAA tonight, the quarterfinals. And North Carolina, I think, starting at 7 o'clock tonight.
Chris Letourneau pulls it right out of Jim Ankjill's hands. Quickly down the floor to Dale Carden. He drives to the hoop, lays it up and in. A 1-point lead now for Rouses Point. Champlain's cut it to 1.
Dale Carden with the last 4 baskets has scored 9 points in a row nearly here. And nice shots, nice cuts by Dale Carden.
Rouses Point calls a timeout. They can feel it starting to slip away. They had a 10-point lead. It's down to 1, 29-28 with 6:45 to go in the half.
With Agway Energy products, you'll get dependable automatic delivery and 24-hour emergency service, plus the convenience of low cash price, 30-day credit, or budget billing. Full heating system security plan, propane sales and service available. Call Agway Energy Products at 1-800-342-9103 or 561-2290 for details. We bring you experience and deliver peace of mind.
If you believe in value, it's time you visited Bob Armstrong at Armstrong's Garage in Champlain to view the complete line of Yardman lawn and garden products. Designed to meet the needs of the 90s, Yardman offers a new mulching mower. A unique multi-level blade cuts and recuts leaves and grass clippings into ultra-fine particles, providing a natural nitrogen-rich fertilizer. Keeping your little corner of the world neat and free of refuse is no easy job, but Yardman can help with a talented group of yard maintenance machines highlighted by their 5 and 8 horsepower chipper shredders. Remember, Yardman financing is available. For your lawn and garden equipment needs, visit Bob Armstrong at Armstrong's Garage in Champlain.
Oh, wait, that was Gary Dragway.
Back to action. 6:40 to go in the half. 29-28, Rouses Point leads. Ron Rivard from 3, off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Dale Carden controls quickly down the floor. Travis Carey puts it up. Bingo. 30-29, Champlain comes back from the 10-point deficit. They lead by 1.
Yeah, they've outscored them 13-2 in the last run.
Randy LeBombard turns, tries to get it inside to Yell, knocked away, but it'll still be Rouses Point ball.
I want to remind you there will be a Harrison Village Pharmacy player of the game chosen by a committee for this game. And that'll be announced after this game, and I believe the winning player, that player who gets that, will get a copy of this game from Calvin and Sam from Hometown Cable as a gift.
Greg Chapman off the front of the rim. Randy LeBombard pulls down another rebound. Gives it out to Jim Anktill. Moves against Dale Carden. Hands it over to Rivard. Nice bounce pass to Randy LeBombard. Joe Bullrus got Dale Carden on a wing. Bounce pass. Carden drives against Rivard. Now he pulls it out and they'll set it up. Over to Norm Bono. Now to Joe Bullrus. Back out to Dale. Carden. Now Norm Bono from about 13 puts up the left-handed shot. Norm Bono. 32-29.
The player of the game last year was Ubald Sunoco. Player of the game in this first game last year with Rouses Point Champlain was Jim Anktill. And that's Jim Anktill with a three-pointer?
Jim Anktill with a three-pointer and ties the game 32-all. Dale Carden throws up the three-pointer. Battle for the rebound. Champlain ball. Substitution for Champlain. Dale Carden to the bench. Gary Bullrus out on the floor.
See some of the Morris players on the other side arriving for the second game. Hi there. Hi.
In the corner, Travis Carey. Around and out. Battle for the rebound. Chapman pulls it down. Puts it back up strong. Score it. 34-32. Champlain with a 2-point lead. 4:30 to go in this first half.
Chapman's first basket, Dick.
Champlain calling for the double dribble. No call. Get it inside to Anktill. Misses the close shot. Norm Bono pulls it down for Champlain. Gets it out to Gary Bullrus. Bounce pass to Chapman. Throws up the 13-footer off the front of the rim. Steve Southwick pulls it down for Rouses Point. Out in front of the field is Randy LeBombard. Tried to get it over to Rocket Ron Rivard, but it's stolen away by Gary Bullrus. Norm Bono drives the middle of the floor. Drives strong. Anktill with a blocking foul.
Norm didn't have much room to go through that time, Dick. I'm surprised you didn't get him on charging. I don't think there was room to get through. Norm Bono with 4 points. We'll try to make 2. And more crowd here to our left. We've got another 15 people who just came in. Remember, the money for any profits of this game and tomorrow night's games will go to the benefit of the athletics funds in both NCCS and Shazy Central Rural, courtesy of Hometown Cable.
Bono missed both free throws.
Yes, that's unusual for Norm.
Official sponsor of the tournament is Woodman of the World.
The official sponsor of this tournament, Woodman of the World. Lodge at 462. Gary Bulris, three-pointer off the front of the rim. Travis Carey chases it down for Champlain. Gives it over to Dennis Phillips. Phillips over to Joe Bulris. Now to Gary Bulris. Gary Bulris over to Joe. He drives against LeBombard. Oh, off the rim. LeBombard pulls it down, hands it over to Mike Yell.
I'm sure most people know, but if they don't, Woodmen of the World, of course, is a fraternal organization with an office at the Kimpex building in Rouses in Champlain. And they also, of course, have an insurance program. And when you see anybody with Woodmen of the World, thank them for sponsoring this basketball tournament.
Back to the action. Randy LeBombard, another offensive rebound.
Didn't get that foul.
Put it back up, count the basket, and he'll step to the line. Try to complete the three-point play. Doing yeoman's work on the offensive board, LeBombard is.
Yes, another one there. You got his three-pointer.
Completes the three-point play, and it's 35-34. The Pointers lead. 3 minutes to go in the half. Gary Bulris around and out. Randy LeBombard pulls down another board.
For Rouses Point, they thank you, LeBombard and Leclerc doing the scoring. And for Champlain, it's Bono, Gary Bulris, and Dale Cardan with most of the scoring. 3 on 3. Here they go. Bulris and Cardan. They can't find him.
Hands it over to Dale. Nice pass by Gary Bulris to Dale Cardan.
Gary Bulris waiting for Dale to come along and passed it behind him actually on that. The rule is you pass to someone closest to the basket. Here they go.
Out in front of the floor. He's got Dennis Phillips on the wing. Randy LeBombard back strong on the defense.
Alert play, and he's popping out there right now.
Looked like Dennis Phillips had a clear route to the basket, but Randy LeBombard come out of nowhere to knock it away. If we could get a little focus here on Bono and LeBombard under the basket. A little give and take going on underneath the basket between Bono and LeBombard.
There they go down there now. They're really, it looks like a college game. The two of them. He's being boxed in that time from two sides.
And Randy LeBombard looking back at Butler saying, where's the call? Get it over to Dennis Phillips.
Another nice pass from
38-35, three-point lead for Champlain. Under 2 to play in the half.
Gary Bull with another assist. LeBombard.
Randy LeBombard takes it strong to the hoop. They get Bono on the foul.
Bono remembers when you used to have to raise your hand. They don't do that anymore. I wish they did. We know who the fouls were on. They think it's too demeaning, Dick. Remember back when the high schools had to raise their hand and identify yourself, and they thought that was
Yes, sir.
a little demeaning.
I didn't play much high school ball, but the high school ball I did play, I raised my hand quite often.
If you'd have been playing hockey, you'd have even raised it more, I'll bet. Randy LeBombard with him. Missed them both.
Missed them both. 38-35. Angel controls over to Tim Leclerc. Off the back of the rim. Dale Cardan out quickly with Gary Bulris. He's got Chris Letourneau on a wing. Doesn't see him, but he puts it up around and out. Gerald Duquette for the rebound. Randy LeBombard now for Rouses Point. Being hounded by Bono. Gives it over to Rivard.
Gary and Dale ended up on the same side that time. He couldn't pass it off.
Angel, strong move. Randy LeBombard taps it back up. Another offensive board for the Birdman. Puts it up and in. 38-37.
Minute and 8 to go. First half. Oh, no. Bad pass.
Knocked away, but Bono controls for Champlain. Now over to Gary Bulris. Dale Cardan now.
They're not going to wait a minute. Are they?
Looks like they're going to wait for the last shot.
They can stand the rest. It's a long time to wait.
Goes right against their grain and style of play, a run and gun, and all of a sudden they go a minute.
Very unusual.
And then put it up with 30 seconds.
Nice turnaround by Letourneau.
Wasted 30 seconds.
Yes, and then he shot anyway.
And then he shot.
Yeah, so
They scored a hoop, 40-37.
wasn't any reason for that. You might as well shoot if you're going to shoot before the minute's up. He's wide open in the basket. Rivard. No.
Hank Joel
No.
misses it. Letourneau.
Looks like a foul on Duquette.
I don't know what my feeling is when you're a run and gun team. You want the ball, you want the opportunities.
Certainly the first half. I was on Duke, I have at least.
I think Rouses Point would be the one to cut the game in half. Phillips throws it up into the ropes. So with 2 seconds left, Rouses Point, they'll get a chance to get a shot off.
Tim LeClaire is getting ready to shoot from the middle of the floor. Watch this. You can't quite make it. Getting from there. Look at that.
LeClaire, no good. We've played a half. 40-37, Champlain over Rouses Point. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
Yes, it's that time of year. Spring has arrived, and now is the time to contact Northern Blacktoppin' for that new driveway. Established in 1961, Northern Blacktoppin' has been serving our North Country neighbors for 29 years. If you are thinking of putting in a new driveway, resurfacing your old driveway, putting in a new tennis court or a basketball court, contact Northern Blacktoppin', where quality is a tradition.
Avoid the summer rush. Call Northern Blacktopping in Champlain or Plattsburgh today.
This is Carl Smith at James C. Smith & Son Incorporated, your local fuel oil dealer located on Ridge Road in Champlain. Our delivery and service area includes Champlain, Rouses Point, Chazy, Moores Forks, Scioto, Altona, and Ellingburg. At James C. Smith & Son Incorporated, we service all types and makes of heating systems. We sell and install boilers and furnaces, or we can modernize your present heating system with a new high-efficiency burner. If your system needs replacing or upgrading, call us for a free estimate. Let us keep you warm. Come join our family of satisfied customers. Ask about our budget plan at James C. Smith & Son Incorporated, Ridge Road, Champlain, or call 298-4521.
Get a new slant on lawn mowing this year. Stop by Clinton Farm Supply in Champlain and see our fine selection of lawn and garden tractors. Massey Ferguson has introduced their new line of lawn equipment and accessories. Models range from the 80 RT 8-horsepower rider with electric start to the 320 GTX tractor with 2-speed transaxle, hydraulic drive, and lift, built to work hard so you won't have to. Whatever your needs, you'll find a Massey Ferguson lawn and garden tractor that's right for you at Clinton Farm Supply, Route 9 in Champlain.
Second half action, 40-37, Champlain with a 3-point lead. Big story in the first half for Rouses Point. Randy LeBombard with 14 rebounds. Yeoman's work off the boards to keep his team in the game. Oh, they try to Bulris touch pass over to Phillips, but stolen by Ron Rivard. Jim Egtail pulled down by Dale Carden. Quickly out to Dennis Phillips. Champlain looks to open up the second half, running and gunning. Gary Bulris gets his own rebound over to Dale Carden. Tries to get it inside, but they kick it back outside now to Gary Bulris. Knocked away by Anktil, controlled by Ron Rivard. We'd like to mention Jim Anktil drives strong to the hoop, lays it up and in, 40-39. I'd like to mention the official colors of this third annual hometown team tournament as we focus in on Nate Castine's head. And anyone entering the gym wearing a St. Louis Browns cap gets in free admission. So I'll run home and get your St. Louis Browns hat. Come back to the tournament. 42-39 as Dennis Phillips puts in the 2-pointer.
Top scorer for Champlain, Dale Carter with 15 the first half. And for Rouses Point, it was Anktil and LeBombard with 12 each, and LeClaire 9.
Steve Southwick misses a layup, pulled down by Chapman. Get it out quickly to Bulris. Now hands it back out to Chapman over to Dale Carden. Going to corner to Bulris, back out to Norm Bono. Bounce pass inside to Chapman. Works against LeBombard and Southwick. Gets it blocked. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Chapman with a 2-pointer. He'll step to the line, try to complete the 3-point play.
Who's the foul on? You tell us. Randy? Randy with a foul.
Foul on Randy LeBumbarb. Chapman completes the three-point play. 45-39. Champlain with a 6-point lead.
Biggest lead they've had.
They go inside to LeBumbarb. Strong to the hoop. Off the rim. Chapman pulls it down for Champlain. Now they hand it over to Norm Bono. They'll slow it up and set it up in the half court.
Good crowd here for this third annual Hometown Cable. Main sponsor of this, of course, is Woodman of the World.
Bulris around and out. Engtail pulls it down for the Pointers. Rivard heads the other way. Tim LeClaire blocked by Gary Bulris. Dale Carden tries to save it. But it'll be Rouses point ball. They try to get it inside to LeBumbarbs. Rouses point ball.
Red ball. It's like
Southwick misses it. Rivard puts it up off the back of the rim.
looks like it hit the wire.
Gary Bulris controls for Champlain. Quickly out to Chapman. Works against LeClaire. Gets it back out to Dale Carden. Over to Norm Bono.
Passing the ball around now. Rouses Point starting to tire a little bit, I think.
Carden around and out. Strong rebound by Bulris. Doesn't convert. We've got a foul.
Foul on whom, Gary? Doesn't say. You don't know. 7, we'll give it to Gary.
Foul on Gary Bulris.
Just under 17 minutes. 6-point lead for Champlain. And
Southwick moves against Chapman. Almost knocked away. He controls. Now outside to Engtail. Engtail puts it up. Around and out. Battle for the rebound. Rouses point ball.
what color is that, you say? Red?
Officials are calling it red.
Okay.
I'd like to refer to it as brown.
Okay.
Stolen away by Chapman. He got Gary Bulris out in front of the field. LeClaire gets back. Bulris up. Dale Carden up with a rebound. He misses a shot, but Randy LeBumbarb gets called for the personal. That's his second in the half.
Yes. I don't know whether you had them in the first or not.
We've been stuck at 45-39 for the last couple of minutes.
Been a lot of shots, but nothing's going in.
Carden hits the first. Looks like Champlain in the last year has practiced their free throws. Because last year's first game, they were horrendous, especially down the stretch.
Dale hasn't slowed up very much, has he, over the year?
Now he's in tremendous shape.
Dale is probably, 33 years old, 33, 34, I think, and Dale's going strong, and so is Randy. Look.
Randy LeBumbarb, nice move to the basket.
Along the line. That's 13 and 14 points for Randy LeBumbarb, and probably about 16 rebounds.
Chapman off the back of the rim. Dennis Phillips loses control, but it'll stay Champlain ball.
One of the Tigers coming up here. Purple's going to be Shazy tonight. That doesn't go very good with the green from Shazy. Purple for Shazy.
Gary Bulris drains the three-pointer. 50-41.
9-point lead, the biggest lead for them, and biggest lead of the ball game's been 10 for Rouses Point, but they lost that real quick. Rouses Point with only 2 points.
LeBumbarb strong to the basket, pulled down by Steve Southwick. Lays it up off the front of the rim. 3 guys from Champlain to control the boards that get it out quickly to Carden. Rouses Point back on the D.
Time. Dennis could have had a shot there. He's ready.
Chapman, strong move to the basket. He just moved Southwick right out of the way.
Could have been that one without jumping.
Could have been called for the offensive foul there, but they let it go. Jim Anktil, strong move to the basket. He misses it, but Randy LeBombard getting hacked underneath the basket. Randy LeBombard pulls down another board.
Foul on one of the Champlain players.
So we scan the crowd here at the 3rd annual Hometown Cable Town Team Tournament. Pretty good crowd for this evening's first game. The second game will find Moores, the 1989 champion, versus Shazy. Randy LeBombard hits the first. 8-point lead for Champlain. And he hits them both. A 7-point lead for Champlain over Rouses Point. Travis Carey and Chris Letourneau now into the game for Champlain.
We look over to our left here. We see a couple of the ladies from the NCCS varsity girls basketball team here. We have had a great year. Perrier and Southwick are sitting over here watching this game. It's like Ron Rivard.
Ron Rivard getting charged with the foul. Dale Carding trying to pretend that Ron Rivard could actually knock him off stride.
Maybe another shot, long shot.
Off the front of the rim. Stolen away by Anktil. They battle for it. Dennis Phillips, the old heady-up ball player, gets the ball and hands it over to Dale Cardin. Or knocked it over.
Yeah, nice shot.
Dale Cardin hits a three-pointer and he's hurt. Dale Cardin,
I don't know what happened on that one. 3-pointer.
looks like a knee.
I don't know if he got knocked down or what happened on that.
He's trying to walk it off.
We'll watch that again when we watch this. Falling backwards. Nice shot by Dale. That's a 10-point lead. Alan Cardin.
Alan Cardin, Dale's brother, is coach of the Champlain team.
Champlain with 5 on the bench, and Rouses Point with 3. Starting to take its toll. Up.
Knocked away. Go back to Champlain. They got a 10-point lead, 53-43, with 13:39 to go in the ball game. Inside to Chris Letourneau. Battle for the rebound. Randy LeBombard pulls down another board. Down the middle of the floor, he's got Anktil on a wing. Nice pass, lays it up and in. Jimmy Anktil, they cut it to 8. Nice board by Randy LeBombard, went coast to coast, bounced past Anktil, he laid it up and in.
2 big plays on that for Randy. Randy having a good job, good ball game. We got to remember we're picking a Harrison Village Pharmacy player of the game. The outstanding player of this game will be picked by a committee, and they will be, there's a 3-pointer.
From the corner, Chris Letourneau with a 3-pointer. 56-45. Rouses Point may not have the horses if they get too far behind to come back into this game.
Last year, the U-Ball Sunoco player of the game in that first game with Champlain Rouses Point was won by Rouses Point, and Jim Anktil was the player of the game.
Now Rouses Point throws the ball away. It'll go back to Champlain. We got a timeout on the floor here. 56-45. Champlain over Rouses Point with 12:44 left in the ball game.
You might think that the best things about the Pier Restaurant in Rouses Point are the spectacular view and the pleasant atmosphere, but after dining at the Pier Restaurant, you'll know that it's the food. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll enjoy choosing from our new menu. We're open at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. on weekends. We're a fully licensed establishment with plenty of free parking. Now open year-round, the Pier Restaurant is located at the Lighthouse Point Marina, Montgomery Street in Rouses Point. Come for the view, you'll come back for the food.
Tonight's program is being brought to you in part by the Champlain Telephone Company in Champlain, New York. Established in 1903, the Champlain Telephone Company proudly serves the communications needs of Champlain, Rouses Point, Moores, and Altona. In behalf of our viewers, we at Hometown Cable would like to take this opportunity to thank the folks at Champlain Telephone Company for their continued support in bringing you local programming. Think of the Champlain Telephone Company for all your communications needs.
Nick, as this quarter gets underway, or after timeout, we look over to our left here. We see Chad Van Heusen does a lot of the announcing for the hockey games in Rouses Point for the NCCS Cougars, and plays basketball himself. And see Dale's wife sitting down there too, Lisa Carde, enjoying the ball game.
Back to the action. Tim LeClaire, his team trailing 56-45. They get it inside to Mike Yell. Off the back of the rim, Randy LeBombard pulls down another board, loses it. It'll be Rouses Point ball.
Yeah.
LeClaire off the front of the rim, but Randy LeBombard pulls down another board, lays it up and in. 56-47.
He and Dale Carter are well on their way to be considered for player of the game.
Gary Bulris with a three-pointer.
Gary Bulris, another three.
58-47. Under 12 to go in the game. Mike Yell looks to get it inside to LeBombard, and they kick it back out to LeClaire from the corner, puts it up, off the rim, battle for the rebound. Randy LeBombard loses it out of bounds. It'll go over to Champlain. 12-point lead for Champlain. 11:30 to go in the game.
Joe Bulris with the ball. I haven't seen much of him. Slow down right now, Dick. 12-point lead.
Chris Letourneau misses it. Mike Yell pulls it down for the Pointers. Over to Timmy LeClaire. Oh, Don Cook out of his hands, picked up by Travis Carey. Champlain heads their way. Carey drives the paint, lays it up. Misses the shot, but he'll step to the line and shoot two.
Foul is on. LeClaire.
Foul on Timmy LeClaire, number 4. Not number 4 on Tim LeClaire, but number 4 on the floor.
Travis Carey playing his second game in 2 nights. Last night, of course, he played down at Oxtable Forks when they had the seniors game for the Champlain Valley League, I guess. He played with Division, I think he was on the losing team last night. 111 to 110, Dick, a real defensive battle. 10-minute quarters, I hear. That was on Hometown Cable. Calvin got that, and you'll be watching that here soon. Or may have already seen it.
Travis hits one of the two. 60-47. Mike Yell drives, puts it up. Off the rim. Chapman's got Gary Bulris all alone out in front of the field. Bullman lays it up and in. 62-47.
Gary fighting the urge to stuff it and for a dunk, and he just laid it up and in. Nice pass.
Over to Gerald Duquette, lays it up and in.
Good exhibition for young players to see this nice passing off that some of these players are doing when they've had shots themselves.
Travis Carey off the front of the rim. Joe Bulris up for the rebound. Anktiel pulls it down for Rouses Point. Mike Yell kisses it off the glass. 62-51, under 10 to go in the game. Had a close game after the first half, but Champlain came out looking to run, and run they did. They've opened up the 62-51 lead with 9:45 to go.
Anktiel now with 8 rebounds, getting his share for Rouses Point, and 18 right now for the Bird, LeBombard, Randy LeBombard with 18 big ones, and a lot of nice assists too, as well as his 18 points. Foul on number 13, Dale Carter. Not a shooting foul.
Anktiel off the back of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Tim LeClaire picks it up. Puts it back. Off the rim, Chapman. Looks. double teamed, and they get Anktil for the personal.
Kind of a silly foul under the basket when it's 80 some odd feet away, you know. No reason for that. It's not a very good defensive move.
Norm Bono, ho! The underhanded. What would you call that shot?
I guess you call that a
baby hook?
A running hook. Yeah, run baby hook. That's right. He did those before. He's just coming back with them. Nice shot by Bono with his 5th and 6th point.
Gets his team out in front by 13.
Biggest lead of the game for anybody is just under 9 minutes.
Anktil moves against Bono. Strong move to the basket. Battle for the rebound. Pulled up by Gary Bulris. Quickly drives against Cook. Nice move, lays it up. Doesn't get it. Gerald Duquette, as he was falling, hands it over to Mike Yell. A lot of hacking going on out there right now.
Yeah, it's a rough game out there right now. I don't think Rogers Point can come back from this deficit.
Gets inside, knocked away by Lonnie Bayshard. Anktil puts it up, no good. Mike Yell puts it up, no good. Mike Yell puts it up again, off the front of the rim. Elbows flying, people flying, and no points being scored.
Another pass.
Dale Carden. Oh, pretty move. Reverse shot underneath the hoop by Dale Carden. 66-51.
Nice pass. I want to remind you the rebounding statistics by Nathan and Justin Castine just ahead of us here. Nate's getting Rouses Point, getting more of the action, and Justin's got Champlain. And he's got Chapman with 10 now.
2-on-1. Oh, tries to get a bounce pass, knocked away. It'll still be Champlain ball. These guys are going to have to get the Ben Gay out after this game. Ben Gay, a little bit of cosmetic makeup here to cover up some of the black and blue marks.
Of course, I don't know about black and blue marks would show on Ron Rivard. His pants kind of take away any view of all except his color of his pants. Norm sitting down again? Yeah. Champlain slowing it down now. We're going to save some for tomorrow night. Nice pass, another hook, baby hook by Dale does not good. He's mad at himself.
Up strong was Jim Anktil for the rebound. Randy LeBombard back out for Rouses Point. Looking to make the run. They go inside. Gives it over to Anktil. Yeah, Anktil really wasn't in a position to shoot. No. He was too far underneath the basket, and he was covered by 3 guys from Champlain.
Should have shot that. He was right there where he should have had about an 8-foot jumper, and sometimes you can pass too much.
Knocked away by LeBombard.
He's all over.
Used to be Champlain ball. 6:59 to go in the game. Yeah. 66-51. Champlain with the lead. Dale Carden, 3-pointer around and out. Jimmy Anktil's throwing an elbow out there off every rebound.
Anktil is making his presence felt out there in more ways than one. He's in good shape, isn't he? Right out of high school nearly.
Slapped away by Dennis Phillips. He gets called for the personal. You heard that one from here.
Yeah. Still no shooting foul. 15 points. Rouses Point hasn't scored for a while.
Dale Carden with a near steal, but Ron Rivard picks it up. Gives it over to Randy LeBombard. Controls, strong to the basket. Tim LeClaire, the 3-pointer.
Yes.
Bingo!
You step back to get that 3-pointer.
66-54, 6:29 to go in the game.
Man-to-man now for Rouses Point. Thomas LeClaire with a 3-pointer. No.
This is a third meeting in this preliminary game for these two teams. In '89, Champlain won the game 105-72.
They really ran away with that year.
And last year, Rouses Point 90-88 winner. over Champlain.
And Champlain got beat in that first year by Moores in the finals.
In the finals, 83 to
And they
77.
lost the final last year, and now they're going to try one more time this year. They scored over 100 points in 2 games, 105, 106 in those 2 years during the tournament.
Randy LeBombard with another rebound. Chong to the basket. You heard the foul. Got slapped, and he'll step to the line and try to complete a 3-point play. It's a 10-point lead. He can cut it to single digits with 6:05 to go. Cut it to 9. Get Timmy LeClaire heated up from 3-point range. Play a little D. They need a stop here. They need a big stop here.
Picked up 6 very quickly with 15-point lead just shortly. Champlain's been outscored here 6-0 the last 3. Nice pass.
Nice pass.
Oh.
LeBombard with another rebound, and he gets fouled. He gets hacked from behind. Going to be a shooting foul. Randy LeBombard could step to the line. Got a chance to get his team to within 7. That was his 20th rebound in this game.
Yeah. He's doing it at both ends of the court. A lot of offensive rebounds and some nice assists he's had tonight. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. If Calvin can get this young man over here, he's really into the ball game. Little Dale Carter right over here with his radio on his shoulder.
He hits the front end. 66-58.
He had his radio there, and he was doing his, there he is. He's doing his little old...
Listening to it on the radio.
Yes.
He hits them both. A 7-point lead as Rouses Point battles back. They're back into the ball game. Timeout. Champlain calls a timeout.
Maybe I talked too quick there, saying it was all done.
If you're in the market for lawn and garden equipment this season, be sure to visit Midland Lawn and Garden on the Slauson Road in West Shazy. Get American-made quality from Ariens. Each piece of Ariens power equipment is designed to deliver superior performance and reliability using the best craftsmanship skills and techniques available. With nearly 60 years of experience, the Ariens family backs their products with a 5-year limited warranty. See the complete line of Arien products at Midland Lawn and Garden on the Slauson Road in West Shazy. Open Monday and Wednesday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. While at Midland, be sure to see their full line of chainsaws, trimmers, and brush cutters from Echo, John Zared, and Steel.
With Agway Energy products, you'll get dependable automatic delivery and 24-hour emergency service, plus the convenience of low cash price, 30-day credit, or budget billing. Full heating system security plan, propane sales and service available. Call Agway Energy Products at 1-800-342-9103 or 561-2290 for details. We bring you experience and deliver peace of mind.
5:50 to go in the game. 66-59. Champlain up by 7. They led by 15 just a few minutes ago.
You mentioned before that brown, the St. Louis Brown colors are the official colors of this tournament. These colors are really quiet here, Dick. Wait till you see the colors in the next, these psychedelic colors. Look at the Moores over there on the far side, and wait till you see Shazy with their purple.
Foul on Greg Chapman, not Greg Chapman, on Randy LeBombard. Norm Bono will step to the line, shoot 2.
He used to be a great foul shooter with that left hand of his.
Hits the first.
Missed 2 earlier. He's going to go for 50% right now. Nope, he's only 25%.
Battle for the rebound, goes over to Rouses Point.
8-point lead, 5.25 to go. 5.5 to go.
Steve Southwick sits it over to Randy LeBombard, throws it up, drains it. 67-61, 6-point lead for Champlain. Try to get it inside, knocked away by LeBombard, but Chapman runs it down for Champlain. Pressure D by Rivard. Get it over to Bono.
They're going to use up some time, I think, right now. They haven't scored much since they had 66. Nice.
Carden, it's a two-pointer. 69-61, 8-point lead. Get it over to Southwick. Got LeClaire in a wing. Back out to Steve Southwick. Look to get it inside to LeBombard, but they can't. Back outside to Rivard. Bounce pass. Oh, tried to get it over to Rivard. Knocked away. Gary Bullrush drives against LeClaire. Lays it up and in. And they get Tim LeClaire for the foul. And Gary Bullrush go to the line, try to complete the three-point play. Back up to a 10-point lead.
Total control on that ball by Gary Bullrush on that. Total control. I never thought he could put it in. Excellent move. They're taking turns right now and getting hot.
Gary Bullrush misses the free throw. Jim Anktil pulls it down for Rouses Point. They've got one more run left in them. They got to do it pretty quick. Anktil, a three-pointer off the back of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Gary Bullrush over to Normbano. Back over to Bullrush. Drives the length of the floor. Chapman over to Carden. Now they get it in the corner to Greg Chapman. Puts it up off the front of the rim. Dennis Phillips battles. Chapman went up for the shot. It was
Steve Southwick.
hard foul.
That wasn't the best selection of shot over in the baseline there when you're 10 points ahead. I don't think that was the best place for a shot.
Straight up 4 minutes to go in the game. 10-point lead. 71-61. Champlain leads.
Tell them what you're doing right now, Dick.
Chapman hits the first. Right now I'm stretching these old arthritic legs.
1 for 2. 11-point lead again.
Get it in the corner to Steve Southwick, but Champlain back on the D. Knocked away by Carden, controlled by Phillips. Now they get it out to Dale Carden. Drives, gets away with a walk. Did a little stutter step there, but he drained the shot. 74-61. All Champlain in the last minute and a half. Get it inside to Anktil, misses the shot. Gets his own rebound, lays it back up and in. Another assist for Randy LeBombard. He's done it on both ends of the floor, but not enough legs on the team. Chapman up strong for the rebound. They kick it back out. Try to get it inside, knocked away by Rivard, controlled by LeBombard. He hands it over to Southwick. 11-point lead for Champlain.
LeClaire try to get that three-pointer. He's the best three-point shooter on the team.
Get it inside to LeBombard. Now LeClaire throws it up off the back of the rim. Randy LeBombard with a rebound over to Jim Anktil. Kisses it off the glass. 74-65. Down to single digits again. Do they have another run? They've got to have a stop before they can get a run. You pick up the tempo on offense by picking up your tempo on defense first.
9-point lead. 2:30 to go. Champlain waiting for them to come out and challenge. They can wait, take as long as they want, unless he's within 5 feet.
It's a wonder off that last exchange that Dale Carden can even walk down the floor after Ron Rivard just annihilated him at half court.
You can always tell when it's Ron with the pads. They got one in the neck. I think the teachers have to wear those. Look at across on the other side. You can see another one of our teachers. Oh.
That's twice tonight that Rocket Rivard has taken advantage of Dale Carden's poor physical condition and tried to harm him physically. LeBombard, guarded by Chapman, gets it over to Anktil. He's triple team.
Yes. Oh, there's the foul.
Shoulder from LeBombard into Bullrush, but he misses the shot.
139.
Steve Southwick with the steal. Steve Southwick says that was a ghost that knocked that ball out of bounds.
A Champlain ghost, too. Uh-oh. What are they doing over here?
Substitution. Gerald Duquette into the game for Rouses Point and Randy LeBombard. Looks like this may...
Good friends here, Steve and Dennis Phillips over there talking about it.
Dennis Phillips, you're not going to see him break out a smile on his face till the game is over.
Stung a little bit. Gonna call a foul. Another foul at number 6. The 2 6s are going at it. Steve Alford for the foul.
And it will be a 1-1.
9-point lead, just a little over a minute.
Give us a smile, Dennis. Dennis Phillips will step to the line and shoot the 1-1. Always the demeanor of a Larry Bird type. He'll smile after the game is finished. Off the back of the rim. Gets his own rebound, lays it up off the front of the rim. Gerald Duquette controls for Rouses Point. Counting down to a minute left in the game.
The Bumpire finishing out the game on the bench. He's really tired. Nice shot. All the way under.
Jim Anktil.
You can't describe that shot. If you saw it, just enjoy it. That was a beautiful lead into the basket by Anktil.
Final minute of the game.
Rivard won
Rivard.
that wrestling point. Got a foul call.
Committee's going to start thinking.
Yeah, the committee is thinking here about the player of the game. It'll be the Harrison's Village Pharmacy player of the game will be chosen here just after this game. And I'm on that committee, and I got a couple thoughts in my mind. Dale Carden with his first 27 points, I think, for Dale Carden. 27 points. Did he make that one? No.
Missed the second. He hit one of the 2.
Lonnie Bayshard. He missed.
Lonnie Bayshard. They get it out to Joe Bulrus. Turns, lays it up and in. 10-point lead again for Champlain.
And there's 30 seconds left.
Counting 30 seconds.
We're at Shazy, the home of the Eagles. Long shot by Rivard, no good, taken down by Yell. Yell, no good, taken down by foul, not called. The Bombard got a lot of points.
14 seconds to go in this game. Your Rouses Point ball, but it's academic. It's a 10-point lead for Champlain. Steve Southwick, front rim's a 3-pointer.
7 seconds, 10-point lead.
Dale Carden.
Going to miss Rivard. Going to spin around, going to go for it. No, passes it into.
Joe Bulrus. That's the final score, 77-67. Champlain wins it, and they'll go into the finals against the winner of Shazy Moores. So the defending champion from 1990, they're going to play in a consolation game. Champlain wins this one, 77-67. Now it's time to pick a Harrison Village Pharmacy player of the game.
And we'll be right back to you on that. Give us a minute or so as you're watching the team warm up. Bob, then here is what's going on here. Tune in this coming Sunday night and you'll see Andy Juno at Andy's Shoe Repair teaching me how to fix boots and shoes, and he got me into an apron, which I just put on. We're just going to take about 30 seconds here.
I'll take and you got the wrong hammer.
Oh!
You got the hammer's a little small for that.
Okay.
You got this there, you got to take this here, and what you got to do is like what they do in the old days. See, you take a bunch of nails and you put them around. But anyway, you take your, okay, get her going.
Okay.
Straightened out.
All right, if you want to see more of this, you're going to have to tune in.
I'll hold the nail for you.
Oh, no. You're going to have to tune in this coming Sunday night. Watch us at Andy's Shoe Repair. What's going on here? Thanks for watching. I'm Bob. Then Calvin Castine on the camera, and
Andy Juno, Andy Shoe Repair.
Stop in. Got about
77-67. Champlain with a win over Rouses Point. Now it's time to pick our Harrison's Village Pharmacy player of the game.
6 to 8 assists too.
And that player of the game, we're going to give the player of the game award to Randy LeBombard. Even though he was on the losing end of this game, he had 25 points, 23 rebounds, and 6 to 8 assists. Dale Carden, a strong game for Champlain with 27 points. He had a lot more help out there.
Hey, Gary Bulwer's an excellent game too. Another thought.
So we're looking at 23 rebounds, 25 points, and 6 to 8 assists. Pretty much a total ball game. So we're going to give Randy LeBombard, the Harrison's Village Pharmacy Player of the Game.
Go along with that. It was an outstanding ball game, I think. By he gave the ball off 4 or 5 times that he could have shot himself. Dale had an outstanding ball game, and so did Gary Bulris and Jim Angtill, another, just to name 4. And there were others, but those 4 really stood out, and we chose Randy LeBombard, the Village Pharmacy, Harrison's Village Pharmacy in Rouses Point, New York, Player of the Game. And as a result of that, he'll go down in the records as the Player of the Game. He'll also get a copy of for his own files of this ball game from the Hometown Cable. We just noted, looking back in the records here, that Randy LeBombard just got his 2nd Player of the Game. He was Player of the Game the first year when NCCS beat Shazy 97 to 80. I think that may have been a final. No, it wasn't. It was the first night's game, and he had an outstanding game then, as he did tonight. That night he had 23 points and an awful lot of rebounds. He carried that team completely with his big rebounding and his handing off, and I'd like to congratulate Randy on an excellent ball game again. He got tired. He sat out the last minute and a half. He just couldn't do it anymore. He carries, I think, awfully close to 200 pounds out there. And he's off his feet an awful lot, and he played an awful lot of this ball game. You're looking out here now at Shazy on our left with the purple, and on the right, Moores. That'll be the next game.
While construction is going on at the Anchorage Motor Inn in Rouses Point, the 40-unit motel continues to operate as usual. Be sure to tell your visiting friends, relatives, and business associates to visit the Anchorage Motor Inn on beautiful Lake Street in Rouses Point.
19 years ago, I moved from the New York City area. I chose Clinton County because of the beautiful surroundings. The Adirondack Mountains and Lake Champlain afford me the opportunity to pursue the outdoor activities I love. What I've come to realize is that the community of people are equally as beautiful. I like living in Clinton County, or else I wouldn't be here.
The Tops in New York theme is sponsored by the Plattsburgh and Clinton County Chamber of Commerce. Take pride in our community.
Jamie Dubois of Northeastern with the boys triple jump. He faults. Another Northeastern runner, jumper rather. Marcel Jeanette. 32 3¾ inches. Now I have Trevor Brown from Northeastern. .33 feet, 4½ inches. Travis Misek, Northeastern. Misek 26'9". Ian Laternal from the Cougars. 32 feet. Now have a jumper from VHS.
One more bench and the 200. After one bench and the 200.
That'll be a fault. I believe this is Steve Savan from PHS. Fault. I could not hear who this runner was from PHS. "32 feet 2 inches." Kavanaugh from PHS. That'll be a fault. Jamie Dubois of Northeastern with his second jump. Apparently hurt himself on the jump. Mark Jeanette.
Come on, Jay! Come on, Jesus! Jason, go!
I believe he said 33.9. Trevor Brown from Northeastern. Fault. Lisek, Cougars.
$25-7.
25-7. Ian Letourneau, the Cougars. As darkness starts to fall upon us.
They're at the right height.
We don't have another jumper from PHS. We might finish the long jumps, but I don't see how we'll have enough light to finish all the track runs.
Mark!
35, 2.5. Steve will now jump from PHS.
Mark!
35, 7.5. PHS jumper.
Come on, Joe! Use your stride, Joe! You got it! You know you got the stride,
34 3/4. Kavanaugh from PHS. Six 3 3/4. We missed Jamie Dubois. He just jumped 31.4.
You got him. Go for time now. Come on, Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy! Come on, Nick! Come on, Nick!
Mark Jeanette was 33.6. Trevor Brown for the Cougars. If you wonder why it looked a little dark, that time is 8:01. 32-4 for Brown. Travis Misek for the Cougars.
This one here. Until they clear them. Wait for it to go over. Just get right there and move them.
25-11.5. Ian Letourneau of the Cougars.
Go, Ian. Hard.
30 feet 4.5 inches. Siobhan, I believe he said.
Mark!
32 feet 7.25 inches. Steve from PHS. Don't remember Steve's last name. Fault. PHS jumper. Fault. PHS jumper. Must be they have to jump 4 times because Dubois will be leading off again. "24 feet 3.5 inches.
$31.2.
31 feet 2 inches for Jamie Dubois. Mark Jeanette for the Cougars. $31 3.25. Trevor Brown. Fouled. Travis Misek. .25, 6 3/4. Ian Letourneau. .31-2 for Letourneau. Another jumper for PHS. 33 feet 2.5 inches. Kavanaugh jumping now for PHS. No, not Kavanaugh. This looks like Steve.
$35,
35 feet 4 3/4 inches. I believe this is Kavanaugh from PHS. $31.8 for that jumper.
Bob Venn here is what's going on here. Tune in this coming Sunday night and you'll see Andy Juno at Andy's shoe repair teaching me how to fix boots and shoes, and he got me into an apron, which I just put on. We're just going to take about 30 seconds here.
Okay, and you've got the wrong hammer.
Oh!
You've got the hammer's a little small.
Okay.
You got this there, you got to take this here, and what you've got to do is like what they do in the old days, see? You take a bunch of nails and you put them around. But anyway, you take your, okay, get her going.
Okay. Well, if you want to see more of this, you're going to have to tune in.
I'll hold the nail for you.
Oh, no. You're going to have to tune in this coming Sunday night. Watch us at Andy's Shoe Repair. What's going on here? Thanks for watching. I'm Bob Venn, Calvin Castine on the camera, and
Andy Juno, Andy Shoe Repair.
Stop in.
The other side of the track. Keep left of the sun to our back. Northeastern and Saranac.